back to our community. I'm just kidding. Have you been seeing this mouth tape trend everywhere and wondering what the hell it even is? How is this a wellness trend? Does it really work? Is it good for beauty? Will it help me sleep? Me too. So I tried it for 30 days for my series Wellness Unfiltered here on YouTube, where I try out wellness experiences and let you guys know the real tea on them. So I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about mouth taping. So first I started with research. I needed to know, why is breathing through your nose so important? According to Dr. Michael Way, a cosmetic dentist, breathing through the nose helps humidify, filter, and warm the air before it even enters the lungs. Nasal breathing also promotes better oxygen uptake and can reduce the risk of snoring and sleep disturbances, thus obviously giving you a better sleep. It is so flippin' hot in here because I'm trying not to have the AC on for this video. I need to get a clip. On the other side of mouth breathing, Dr. Aaron Frondorf said that sleeping with your mouth open, breathing through your mouth, can cause you to wake up still feeling tired with dry mouth, which is what can cause bad breath, cavities,
a hoarse voice, dry lips, nothing good.
So overall, from my research, I found that the main benefits from using mouth tape and thus breathing through your nose while you sleep is to increase oxygen intake, which will allow you to take deeper and fuller breaths, which is great for your nervous system and getting more oxygen. It is also great to reduce snoring. It also prevents teeth grinding. It improves oral hygiene, as we just mentioned before, reduces mouth dryness, fewer cavities, decreased risk of gum disease, better breath, which I love. Who doesn't want that? Mouth breathing can actually allow bacteria and viruses to get into your system. So nasal breathing, better breath. And of course, overall better sleep, which therefore leads to better energy, and then some beauty benefits. So it can actually lead to a strengthened and more defined jawline, brighter eyes, a stronger chin profile, and again, just overall more energy when you wake up. So let's get into how I tried it out for 30 days. My mouth tape routine, it's pretty simple. Every single night, I just have this next to my bed in a cute little box. And when we're ready to sleep and Ethan and I are done talking to each other, we take this off of the paper, it's adhesive, slap it on your lips, and that's literally it. And then in the morning, you gently take it off. It really doesn't hurt at all. It's not like a band-aid. It's pretty easy to get rid of. So let's get into my experience and my thoughts after trying it for 30 days. So let's start with the first night, because that was the most interesting. When I first tried it the first night, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little panicky. I got a little claustrophobic, unexpected completely, and there's literally a little hole. So it was all in my head for sure, but no one prepares you for, if you're an anxious girl, the potential of slapping it on and being like,
this is weird. I feel like I don't have control, and that's what anxiety is.
Feeling like you're out of control. I did feel a little weird. I was like, oh my God, is the middle part open right? Like, can I breathe? Am I okay? It's a new experience, right? So it's gonna be a little weird or uncomfortable. Ethan did not experience that, but he's a little less panicky than I am, so he was fine. Just know, if you're more similar to me, you might experience that, but I talked myself right out of it. I went to sleep, woke up actually feeling like, damn, that was a really deep, amazing sleep, but it could be a million other things. So I wasn't like 100% sold the next morning, but it did work. And then after a few days, I remember looking at Ethan and realizing like, hey, we've been sleeping really deeply. And Ethan's natural inclination is always to be like, but we have this and we have that and we just changed this. And I just got over being sick, so it could be all of these other things. And I'm like, okay, well, that's why we're doing this for 30 days. We have his take and my take. I wasn't sure that I was gonna feel any effects from it because I've never really, I don't really snore. I don't have a tendency to breathe out of my mouth, I don't think. So I didn't know if I was gonna feel any different, but what I will say is the main thing I have felt is my sleep has never been better. I do think it is also my 8 sleep that has been cooling us down every single night. I will do a separate review on that, but the two together, Ethan and I, if you have watched our vlogs, had such insomnia and sleep issues for the longest time, and when we implemented those two things, we've truly been sleeping so much deeper, and therefore every area of my life feels better. I believe that everything starts with sleep. There's so much research that no other area of your health will improve or feel good if your sleep isn't 100%. That is definitely the biggest benefit by far. I've been sleeping deeper than ever. I don't wake up throughout the night. I couldn't tell you the last time I even peed in the middle of the night, and I know that's like a weird little detail, but I am someone who for years has like woken up to pee in the middle of every single night. So has Ethan, and we both haven't. So I think there is something about just being able to get in more oxygen and deeply breathe throughout the night that allows you to get into that REM sleep and allows you to just be in a deeper state of sleep. I also think there is something now to the habit of when I put my sleep mask and my mouth tape on every single night, it is signaling to my body that like we're shutting down. We're ready to sleep, and I think getting in a routine like that is really great for people like me who live in New York City and find it kind of hard to wind down. Anything that can signal to your body, this is the thing that we do before we sleep every night, and now we're ready to shut down and sleep, is a plus. So I know that there's a lot of hype around the jaw and beauty benefits, and what I have learned through my research and listening to podcasts about it is that naturally when you're gonna put your mouth in a certain position for a long period of time, yeah, your facial structure is going to change. I don't think in 30 days that it's gonna change as much. I do feel a little more chiseled, but I am not gonna be the person to be like, 100% it's due to that. Like, I just want to be realistic in that. I think if I'm, gonna continue using this mouth tape for the next year, then yeah, my jawline will 100% look more snatched, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. And lastly, I'm gonna wrap myself out here and embarrass myself. I have over the years kind of struggled with bad breath. I feel like just living in Manhattan, working out a lot, like I just find myself throughout the day like feeling the need to brush my teeth sometimes, and in some phases of life more than others. But since I have started this, I'm not kidding. I feel, and I just told you with the jawline, I'm being realistic. I'm not just coming on here and being like, you have to buy this, it's gonna save your life. I have not had bad breath since. And I'll just leave it at that. And it makes sense to me. I'm not constantly breathing in and out through my mouth all night long, which is then training me throughout the day to breathe through my nose more than my mouth as well. And I mean, it makes sense. When you're breathing heavily through your mouth, like you're taking a lot into the mouth and drying out your mouth, and it's not good. So I'm gonna give Ethan a call quickly just to hear his quick thoughts and recap, and then we'll get into the pricing and options for mouth tape. I'm filming. Can you give your quick recap of what you think about the mouth tape?
Good question. Let me think for a sec. I do seem to be snoring less, but that's obviously good.
Can confirm.
It kind of makes me feel like ready for bed now. My brain associates it with bedtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said I feel like when I put my eye mask on and the mouth tape, it signals to my body that like we're shutting down.
Yeah, like I almost have like a blanket on my face.
Yeah, we're closing shop.
It's definitely a little like silly, and it's wasteful, and it probably has PFAS in it. We're putting it right in our mouth, and it would be nice to be able to reuse them or know what's actually like in it.
It's 97% rayon and 3% spandex.
No, like the adhesive.
Oh yeah.
Like they found that PFAS was actually in Band-Aids.
All right, well, thank you. I was gonna have him just pop in here later, but I want to get this video up tonight. I hope that phone call wasn't too annoying. So pricing for these Skinny Confidential ones is gonna be around $30. I do the auto ship every 30 days. It's a subscription, you save a couple bucks. I will insert a few other ones that people love in the description below. These are just the ones that I tried. They're cute. Ethan looks ridiculous in them. I kind of love that. Comment down below if this is something that you think you would want to try out. Let me know what else you guys want me to try out for the next episode of Wellness Unfiltered, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Mwah.